Hey there folks, this is GreenyXI, welcoming you right back to Let's Play Baten Kaitos. This is episode 54. In the last couple of episodes we made it to the final dungeon, Kohadri Castle, and we defeated the 5 gods. So, it gave us access to this light. Oh no, don't let there be more to the dungeon. I'm going to avoid him. I've healed up a bit and I've tried, in between episodes, I tried to get, oh no. I tried to get the decks up to date a little bit more over with the characters we don't use, so that should be fine. I say should be fine. I'm crossing my fingers. They're definitely not as good as the decks we're using with these characters, as you'd expect. 8 for another 7. Oh, I'm gonna have to do 7. Oh no, it's all gone tits up. Oh well, enemy done it. I also had a pie for 30,000 EXP. I think it must have dropped from an enemy. I'm pretty sure it did actually. So I used that on Carlos. He didn't quite level up though. Not far off, but not quite. Oh, he has leveled up now, but I'm not going to be going back down just for that. What I'm going to do? No, I don't want to speed up. I want no encounters on. I just want to finish the game now. I want to get through to the end. And this looks sinister enough and sort of balanced enough to be the end. Ooh, here we go. It's like in Kingdom Hearts 2 and some of the other Kingdom Hearts games. Where the Organization 13 are all sat on different pillars. Only these ones are all on the same height, so it's not quite so bad. I get the impression, up above on that blue thing, it's going to be where Malpercio and Melodia are. Do you think? Welcome, my friends, to the throne room of the gods. You arrived just in time, for the feast is about to begin. We've already beat these guys. We don't have to fight them again, surely. Once each was repetitive enough. How do you feel after shedding those beautiful white wings, reverting from the white raven that you could have been, to a pathetic black goat? You're not a white swan anymore. Melodia, we came for you. Let's go home together. Go home? Do you really think that's possible? Home, you say? You have a way with words. Do you really think I'll let you leave this room alive? Right back at you. I guess it's about time to wrap things up. Honestly, I'm getting tired of having to play all these games with you. I must bid you farewell. Many happy returns. You have nothing to worry about, as everyone outside will be catching up very soon. Ooh. I seem to remember there being more than one end boss, so I guess the first one is the god himself. Malpercio. We fought him once before and he was easy, but his final boss time he's going to have strengthened up a bit. But so have we. I'll be putting you back to sleep. I promised you, Malpercio, to send you back to the depths of darkness. Your 1,000 years of suffering, your 1,000 years of despair. It all ends here. Prepare yourself. Okay, here we go. At least we're only using the party members that I like. I like the rest of them too, especially the great Mizuti. But these are the 3 that really get me through the game. I can't imagine using any others, because I would use Mizuti, but because Elo's, well, you know, a main character, so should we do it? Yeah, go on, it'll keep the combo going. Ooh, and we got more. Ah, screw it. That'll do. Let's see, anything? Use wind and light. Wind and light we gotta use, and I gotta try and remember for this time. Wind and light. Okay, that'll do. Next turn, he's not gonna have much he can do. Hopefully, he's the one who gets attacked. Yeah, we've got a lot of dark weapons, so it's going to be a bit of a bugger in that sense. 5, yeah, this is good. We're getting some weapons coming in now. If we can get a 7 combo going, we can get his ultimate move on the go, and that's wind, which is going to be really good against him. And the boss didn't do barely anything to us there, so that's something. Wind and light. Oh, he's got a lot of dark attacks. Shit, I didn't mean to use a 3 there. Oh well. Oh shit, didn't mean to use a dark there. I should use the finisher then. I'd already used the dark attack, so I might as well have, really. Okay, could heal, but I'm going to have to heal, aren't I? Right, I'll keep one healing item there, just in case something pops up. So far, he only had one attack, the boss, and he barely did anything, so you know he's going to upgrade in some way, right? One. I'm doing this for a reason. I want to get the combo up. 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that'll do. We'll leave it there. We are ending with this might not be that powerful, purely because we used really powerful wind, but 2 chrono swords, which are quite powerful too. Also a fire and a water that oppose. Good. Oh, okay. It was still really good. Happy days. If you can get that move out, it seems to really save your ass. Okay. That's how much damage that does, because I didn't do much usefully. Good. Less than a lot of the enemies are doing in this place. Use some dark moves. I know it's not going to do too much because it's dark and chrono, so all the moves we use there, he resists a little bit at least. But we got to finish her out. Yeah, good enough. If you do over 1,000 damage, at least you're doing something. Couple of 7s. Okay, that'll do. Light is good against him, so that should do okay. Yeah. Happy days. Right, I don't need to heal up. Screw it. I only used it. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I don't think we're going to do much damage this turn. Especially if he guards. 776, yeah, not much considering I used the finisher. Okay, 6. Couple of 7s, hopefully. Oh, damn it. I was hoping to get the other 7 out. Okay, that's fine. If he's not going to do anything, he hasn't got any finishing. He's not using any finishing moves, so yeah. That's light based, is it? The white ash. I guess it is light based. For some reason, I normally thought it was not. Thought it was like non-elemental. Okay, I'd like her to be attacked next, if you don't mind. Ooh, nearly 2,000. Okay, better heal up again. We're getting these healing items at the wrong time. Yeah, it's got a lot of attacks in, but not doing much with each, I don't think. But then we're getting good armor at the right time, so... Soul Drain! Shouldn't do too much. Wow. Big combo. Okay. So even when you defend a lot, he's still gonna... do a bit of damage, at least. 2. Bagger it. Not very good. Okay. Go for 2. Oh, I don't think we've seen her finisher. I would have liked to have. We're going to have to heal next time. Look at them all. 4 healing cards in the hand. Just taking up room. Okay. So if we go for 7. Opposing elements, I know. I didn't think I had this many healing items in my decks, let alone... Anything else? He's getting weak. It would be good to finish this fight with us at good health, actually. go. He had a lot of armor in his hand, so I'm glad he was attacked. Ugh, he's healing himself up so much. Okay, so we go for all 7s. I am going to use opposing elements to try and get that finishing move out. There we go. We got it. We got it. And not a single Chronos weapon to get in the way. They should do a lot. At least 2k. Yeah, okay. Right, like I said, we'll heal up now. No point keeping any healing items there. He's not doing enough damage for me to worry, really. Yeah, 2, 5. Okay. And next up, let's go for 2, 1. That's it. Okay. He did a ton of damage last time, but not this time. Look at that. That evolved in my deck, I noticed that. It heals for quite a bit, like 850 I think. But also takes up your defense as well. Whatever. Divine Doom. I think that's the first time we've seen that move. Yeah? I don't know. I can't remember. Right then. 4, 4... We'll go for 2 7s next. That'll do. No. I want to get a finishing move out. Oh, I couldn't anyway. Bugger. No, well. Still did a decent amount of damage, so... Ooh. Enough to finish off boss number 1. Malpissio. Why? How could mere mortals overcome the powers of a god? Impossible. We've defeated 5 gods before coming up here. There is a line, Melodia, which cannot be crossed. A patchwork of divine limbs, forcibly infused with life, make but an incomplete and distorted vessel. It's beyond the means of us mortals to revive the true power of the gods of old. Yarg. Yarg. It's all over, Melodia. Let's end this here and now. Grandfather. Even you don't understand, do you, dear grandfather? Look at me. I'm no longer the weak and sickly Melodia I once was. As true heir to the Duchy of Mira, I've claimed the End Magnus, and harnessed the power of the gods of old. She's done well, to be fair. It was not you who harnessed the power. It was they who came to take you back. What are you talking about, dear grandfather? Melodia, I can no longer hide the truth from you. What is he talking about? Why has the screen gone black? Oh. Oh no, she's gonna die. But... Do you see him at the end there? Just constantly walking as if he'd hit a wall. Game? How can you walk in or something? Is this crashed or something? Oh, don't tell me I'm gonna have to... No, I can press start and it's going to this screen. Let's game speed up a bit. Loading. There we go. That's what... Okay, back to normal, back to normal. That was odd. That was a long load screen. Jesus. Right, there we go. I thought it was going to be another load screen at that speed. Who are the other two with her? Did he sacrifice 2 people so that she could live? No? Yeah, okay. Fair dues. I'm getting worried every time the screen goes black now. I died 9 years ago? Stricken by the plague as father and mother were? It can't be true. Then I am but a shadow. A fake. An empty shell restored to a feigned existence by the End Magnus. Is that what I am? Is she going to have Genova syndrome now? Or Sephiroth syndrome? Back from the dead, I belong to darkness, just like Malpersio. But you got white hair and white clothes. You can't be dark. That night, in my state of depression, I heard a voice, a whisper. It claimed it could bring you back to life, using the power of the End Magnus. At this point, I bet he's regretting it a little bit. I cannot accept my loss. I cannot stand losing you. I cannot help myself. Let's finish this now, Melodia. With our combined efforts, we can return Malpersio to the End Magnus that bore him, and banish him again, this time for good. The End Magnus granted me life. I was the one being manipulated. Melodia? Oh, yep, definitely Sephiroth syndrome. Melodia. How hilarious. All of it. The gods had arranged everything an entire millennium ago. Why did you bring me back to life? Why didn't you leave me alone so I could die in peace? Melodia. Oh no. No, Melodia. Don't do it. Is she gonna merge? Oh, it looks like she is. Melodia. Melodia. Ah. Is it time? Malpersio, he took her into his being. The empty vessel now has a soul. Can you imagine if this... Oh, and the gods are coming. But yeah, can you imagine if this evolved the tower, the castle, and ended up being a whole nother dungeon? Oh my god, that would kill me off. This game doesn't need any more extending. Damn, now what? So all the gods, Malpersio, and Melodia all went into one. At least we don't have to fight them individually. Let's think of it that way. Ooh. Nice design. No. Come on. Let's get whipping. To be fair, Malpersio was a bit easy. I don't mean to be arrogant there, but he was a little bit easier of a boss. So it's going to be good to have something a bit tougher. As long as it's not so hard that I need to try again and again and again, I'm happy. Oh crap. There's some old people here. They can't be handling that. Ooh, fee. You're not getting away. I like how this game has a sort of... It mixes in a lot of important plot at the end of the game. In amongst the last bosses. It's quite nice. I quite like it. And you can skip it all. I was just pressing B to check. Okay, everyone's okay. Great Mizuti is alive and kicking. Callus, we must end Malpersio's reign once and for all. Let's finish this, Callus. We can do it. You bet we can. Let's do it. Okay, so you get a chance to heal with temporary items in by here. Doesn't look like there's anything here to open by the looks of it. Let's go. Ooh, another save point. I am actually happy about that. Let's save so we don't have to fight again. pretty much 49 hours. It's not bad. So yeah, it is about a 50-hour game. Okay, this might be considered cheaping out, but I don't want encounters now. I try to finish the game, you know. Don't want any of this. Ooh, what's that? How do I get to it? Is it no? How do you get to it? That's weird. Do you come from another direction somewhere? Can you jump down from it? More of those enemies? I guess you can't jump down. Odd. I'm not too bothered about not getting it. I'll be real, but we made it to the end. Yes, I think we have. It looks like one of those types of platforms. Let me check. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I turned on instant KO. Then I don't want. I don't want to do it that easily. This is Fee, the Magnus of Life. The destructive powers of your end, Magnus. The powers of life that Fee gave me, that we wield. Let's see which of the two will claim the world. Let's see who is worthy, Malpercio. Here we go. I could have sworn I had to use all 6 characters for the final bosses in this game. I must have been way out. I don't know if I even came to this boss. I think the power, the fuse went on the Malpercio down below. I think that might have been it. Because I can't remember this. But then, it was a long time ago. On to Malpercio again. Oh, this music's amazing. I wanted to give you a sec. So don't use dark. Just use light is what hurts him most. And that makes sense. Now he's going to get some attacks in. And I want to leave it there so that we can get a finisher. At least the light one. There we go. That should work. We're going to take a lot of damage because of this decision. But Christ, how many attacks does he have? Gee willikers. Okay, 1,500 for final boss. That's a lot, but we can deal with it, right? Okay, his turn. We go for a couple of 1s, a couple of 2s, a couple of 4s. There we go. We'll go with that. Might have been able to get another attack in along the way there, but yeah, that'll do. 2,000. Okay. Yeah, better heal up Guacamole a little bit. Yeah. Get rid of a bit of armor, just in case. Right then, go for 1. Right, okay, that'll do. That's all we can do. I get the impression this is going to be a hard fight. There we go. Couple of 3s, couple of 6s. Ooh, he's taking a fair bit of damage again. At some point, somebody will get a few healing items and Guacamole's going to have to take those. Another 1,000 damage. Wows. Okay, let's go for some light. Exactly what we need. A couple of 5s, I think. There we go. Loads of attacks. Full 9 combo. 3,000. Yeah, you think your 1,000 is good? Take that. Yeah, shite back. So we've got 2s and 8s. 7. Okay, we'll get some 7s in there as well, even if the fire does not do exactly... doesn't exactly benefit us there, but... yeah, okay, 1,000 damage. Guacamole, you can take that. I'd like Callus to be attacked next, if you don't mind. Oh, okay, that'll do, that'll do. Four. Ugh. And we leave it there. That's a good straight. A very good straight. Nice. Yes. Okay, at least he's only get 1 attack per turn. That's something. Okay, so he'll be healing next. He can heal himself next. Oh, no. No, I take that back. Zella's doing it. Not much we can do here. Okay. At least you don't get much armor in this game, other than the yells or whatever they're called. Much armor that requires combos. That would be a pain. What's he boosting? Seal of Entropy. The seals are back. Oh, oh. Don't know what that did. Okay. I got rid of that one finisher, because we got the level 9 finisher somewhere. I'm surprised I still got the level 6 one in there. He's always he goes for him a lot. He's doing a lot of damage every time. But again, end boss. Right, what can we do here? 5, 7, 7, 1, 2. Here we go, level 9 coming. That wasn't amazing in terms of numbers, but if he's not blocking this move... oh, he did. Okay, how much damage? Still alright. 5, 5. Lots of 5s, but that's going to do it for us. Ooh, just got there in time, I think. I bet he'll block this one. Seal of Water, our own seal. Take that. Dead. Down to hell with ya. 2,000? Nice. Okay. Nothing we can do. Okay, sorted. We blocked every move. So that's a plus. Enchanted Blade. Enchanted Arms. Have I ever played that for 360? Or PS3. I think it came for PS3. I had it for 360 at the time. It heals them. Okay. But it wasn't very good. Oh. There's some really bad difficulty spikes in that game, which... oh my god. Yeah, it wasn't great. Enchanted Blade again! Oh! 2 times in a row, he's healing himself. Oh! By a lot. You can't have a 3rd turn. Come on now, game. Is he going to do Enchanted Blade again? Surely not. Well, let's see how it turns out. He is. He actually is. That's crazy. 1,200. He's healed himself by so much these last 3 attacks. Okay, we're getting an attack. That's actually something. Oh, he's going to have to shuffle, so we might as well just completely use all the healing cards. Alright, let's go. Let's go with 5. 5. 7. 7. 6. I know I'm using Wind and Chronos. I know. There we go. This should... What? How did that cancel out? Why does sometimes things cancel out? Is this something to do with him guarding? Must be. So, okay, he's getting another attack. Okay, we're gonna have to take this one on the chin as well. No enchanted blade. Good. Wow. No. I don't get it. How are you supposed to deal with this many attacks in a row? And there's nothing I can do to guard enough. I got 3 healing items by her, so that's what she's going to be doing next turn. Jesus Christ. Right, okay, so if we go for darks, 8, 8, 4, 4. Crap, I've completely... Go for that, yeah. Completely lost on the numbers there. I was too adamant to get that level 9 attack, and yeah. So this should cancel out a lot of the... Ooh, I thought it would do more. Cancel out a lot of the damage he got healed by, I was going to say. Right then, who needs healing? Her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, okay. Plenty in the deck yet. Not really plenty, but, you know. We need to start shuffling now to get some more healing items back. Okay. He can heal himself as well. And then next turn, he's going to be getting some good damage in, hopefully. What's he doing? Giving himself a load of attacks for next time? Is that what Seal of Entropy does? Gives him 3 attacks at some point. Speeds him up. She's going to be shuffling now because she's been attacked. But I have nothing else I can do. So she's not going to be shuffling this turn. Oh, God. Dark Arrow. Ooh, okay. He's not going to heal. Sleep, though. Ooh. Sleep. Oh, no, not sleep. It did show sleep for a sec, didn't it? It's not just me. 7, 7. 7. There we go. Just about enough to get us through without having to rely on dark attacks. Nice. Seal of Entropy. I think that actually changes his weakness. I didn't realise it till now. Fire and water. Still. Nice. Chronos. Use Chronos now. Oh, he would. He knows what he's doing. The thing is, in this game, I can't have any of them die. And she's the one who's been attacked a few times. But we did heal. Cross those fingers. No enchanted blade. No enchanted blade. That's a plus. Nearly 2,000. Wow. Okay, good. He's attacking someone who has a bit of armor on them. And we're getting a lot of 8s and 7s in, so... I'll do. We'll leave it there. At least he didn't attack Zella again, because that would have been a pain. Okay, she does need healing. And she will be now. And a bit more defense at the same time. That's good. That was a really good healing moment. Okay, she's got a lot. We might as well use as many as we can because she's going to be shuffling now. 7s and 8s. Nice. A good final move before she shuffles. He got knocked back. You know it's going to be good when that happens. 3,000. Yes. Ooh. Are we done? Has he got a third form? He's getting back up. He might do. Hey, Great Mizuti. Do me a favour and bind this divine blob of grease. Easy as pie. Carlos, what are you doing? I'll be back in a second. Behave yourselves, okay? Yeah, don't be a little shit. Especially you, monster hunter. Melodia, I'm going to pull you out of that pit. Ah. That's why he didn't want to just carry on attacking. Carlos. Ugh, black screen of death. It's only happened once. I shouldn't be so scared of the black screen. Fee? Fee? Why is he going back to this? I don't think I can make it. Yeah, I know. We had Fee put into Callus to survive. That's a nice effect. Looks pretty. So it's reminding us of that. And it's reminding us Melodia died, right? But before she died, she had a visitor. I don't follow. Ah. She got called to Carlos somehow. By a guardian spirit? Maybe? Am I alive? The blood, it's gone? What happened to me? Fee, you're gone. I won't forgive you. I'll never forgive any of you. I'll find you all, one by one. You'll answer to me someday. I'll make you pay for this. I'll do whatever it takes. Who are you? You want power, don't you? I'll give you power. I'll guide you forever and ever. One condition. You have to do whatever I say. Deal? So this is... I guess this must be the moment where they made the deal so that Callus... Like, she knows she wants to resurrect a god at this point, yeah? And she's trying... This is where she... what's the word? Gets Callus to go with her. Tells him what to do in the future. And that's... The betrayal comes along. Yeah, that we saw earlier. Lady Melodia, are you alright, milady? Where have you been all this time? I'm fine, it's nothing. I just feel a little hot. Maybe a fever. Oh dear, maybe you've caught a cold. Please come inside. Okay. Lady Melodia, what is it? Oh, you're bleeding. Congratulations, my lady. You have become the true heir to the Duchy of Mira. The true heir? Yes, my lady. We will be teaching you everything you need to know to become a respectable lady of the family. Me? Heir to the Grand Duke? Of course. And it's not just about learning. You have to acquire appropriate etiquette as expected. Of you, I guess. Yes, you will claim your birthright. I shall see to it. What? Did you say something? I said you would be taking more lessons in dancing, horseback riding, among others. Ooh, evil cauldron. All the stuff we've seen before. Okay. Chuck it down in the comments exactly what that means if you know. I don't. Not too sure. Melodia. Melodia? Can you hear me? I've come for you. Let's go back. Let's go back together. It's okay now. Let's finish this, Melodia. If you stay here any longer, you'll be trapped forever. Come on, wake up. I'm not leaving you here all alone. Wake up. It's no good. I'm not getting to her. Help me, Greenie, okay? Oh, okay. What do I need to do? Wake up, Melodia. Wake up, Melodia! Well, she heard me. Yes, it's working. Can you hear us? If you can, open your eyes. Just wake up, please. Carlos, my dear Carlos. Ooh. Come on, what's taking him so long? We can't hold him much longer. What are they doing to hold him? I don't know. Or is it Mizuti? Right, Mizuti is keeping him in bay. Ooh! And the moment they pop out is the moment that the capture card crashed. From this point on, I am re-recording. Whew. I like a green hair. You'll see the avatar of it now. But yeah, we are re-recording, and I am a bit gutted because it's the worst part, because it's tons of plot still to come, so that's why it's such a long episode. Tons of plot. Yeah. Through my head, it ran that maybe I would just record it all, not have commentary for the rest of it. But I couldn't bring myself to do that, so here we go. We will go through it all, and I will read through it now and again, as much as possible. Okay, so now the idea is, how are we going to get rid of Malpucio for good? Melodia is back. The colour of her hair sort of implies all the demon is gone, even though it was white, which is light. In this game, gods seem to be evil, right, in a sense. So yeah, it's now a bluey green, which I really like. I'd love my car to be that colour, actually. I don't know about hair, but my car, yeah. Yeah. I think I had my room that colour one time. Oh. Okay. Like Melodia is saying, time to put the child to sleep. The child being Malpucio. Oh, having to redo all this again is a bit of a killer. But I've had food. I've had a bath. I've had a break. In other words, back to it for an hour, or whatever it ends up being. The music in this game is stunning, so I'm gonna let you listen to it for a sec. Cast light upon the darkened earth. Save those lost in despair, O mighty ocean. Guide us as we journey through the darkest pit of night. The common prey. I'm trying to think back and make sure I don't repeat what I say, but that's hard to do for like 45 minutes worth of talking. And he's going. We finally got rid of him. Yeah, happy days. Yeah, I'm trying to think back on all that sort of stuff. And at the same time, trying to remember what I said for the rest of it. Were there any good points in there? There must have been one or two, right? Go back now. Go back to the ocean. So we work together, Callus, Melodia and us, as in me, Greenie, the spirit, guardian spirit. And we are now... It just sort of restored the artifacts and stuff, ready to actually kill off the guy. Which is amazing. But, evil music. Is it not all over? Typical Zelda style. The castle is now going to attempt to collapse and everything like that. So, we need to get out here. Or, in this case, it's, what's the word? Like an opening to, or a chasm into another dimension. So, we have to get out here. Zella doesn't seem hugely relieved or happy about things. More on that later. In fact, she doesn't want to leave at all. But at least this time, we don't have to sacrifice the summoner. That's something. And there it is. Another universe coming, taking away the monsters. But, you know, we got rid of the evil god that was going to destroy the world. How can we stop this? Those things that are surrounding Core Hydrate, those sort of weird shaped things that are gone now, they remind me of those enemies from Final Fantasy X in the... I think they're in the Thunder Plains and maybe one of the high roads as well. They're like, got elephant sort of features and they're those sorts of just heads in the sky, elephant shaped heads in the sky. Something like that. Uh-oh, all engulfing. But. Give it a sec. I think the islands are stopping it. I think that's the indication, or the implication, of what's happening here. I think that the light and the magic of the islands, the magic might be gone from them now, but I think they stop it. There's also another perk to that. That's the toxic clouds moving away. So now everyone can actually go down to Earth and, you know, explore and all that sort of stuff. Toxic clouds, they're gone. Is this the real thing? Is this the Earth? It is indeed. Ooh, so Dur is a much nicer place from now on, I imagine. I don't think you actually get to see it. No, the toxic cloud's gone. I don't think they redid it. If my memory is right. Island's going down now because they've lost their magic to levitate and float. But, can you imagine being there? They should all be flying up in the air. The way that the ground is going down, kind of thing. It's not like they're strapped down or anything. Wow, we're falling. We are indeed. It's such an impressive bit of cutscene. And this reminds me of Majora's Mask, when the four deities, are they deities? They hold up the moon. The evil moon. Yeah, it reminds me of that. But in this case, is it intended to be over time or something? Is that what this is implying? They turn to trees, like god trees. Like in a lot of RPGs, they have that sort of thing, don't they? Like the gods. The trees are like where they worship the gods, or something like that. Like Yggdrasil and all that sort of stuff. Something along those lines. When I was replaying the game, or replaying this bit of the game to get back to where it crashed and all that, I just put one hit KO on the boss. on the last boss because I didn't want to do it again. I put 300 times, you know, high speed and all that sort of stuff on. And that's where this version of the game really improves on the original. Those boosts are just incredible. They really are incredible. And I love how a lot of RPGs coming back, remasters and stuff, are having that sort of stuff. No encounters, no, you know. Nobody wants to repeat parts of games, right? So if it ever does happen, for whatever reason, you can catch up that little bit easier. That little bit quicker. Especially RPGs, that's where repeating parts of games is really long-winded. You lose your levels, your stats, you're just really gutted. More than in any other genre of game, I think. Yeah, I love JRPGs, by the way. I'm just saying repeating parts, the exact same part, like 2 minutes after you've already done it. It's too much. And here we go. This is where I wonder, has Mira sort of crossed over with Anui Nui and all that? Have the islands actually crossed over a little bit to make this sort of scene by you? Yeah, aren't you having fun, Gibari? So we got a point now where Kalos is going to go around talking to everyone. Why wouldn't he? What sort of RPG would it be if he didn't end the game by talking to every single character? Yeah, there'll be other problems now that they've regained the Earth. They have to try and work with this new predicament, this new lifestyle. That's the spirit. No, I'm the spirit. I'm so sorry. Kalos, you've done well. He has. He's done well. Everyone in the party's done well. We've done well. Yeah, he'd be part of Co-Hydra without everyone else. Yeah, that's true. It's our victory because all of you, or rather, people of the world over, joined together to attain it. And now for the next step. We must join together to rebuild our new world. Like that bit of food on the bottom. That sort of piece of cheese. Is it a massive piece of cheese? Is that what it is? I was trying to figure out before if it was cake, cheese. I think cheese. Part of the moon. Yeah, thank you, Lord Rodolfo. He needed his little bit of attention, didn't he? Duke Calburn, how's Melodia doing? Might as well ask, I don't think we see her again. So, might as well ask and find out now. Yeah, she wasn't ready to come down, so we'll leave her to it. Melodia must live her life, bearing that scar forever. Hope the time will come when she can smile innocently again, with a pure heart. I'm sure someday she will. Yeah, it's a big thing to get over. Trying to take over the world and all the problems that came with it. But yeah. I'm sure everyone else will forgive her at some point as well. Great Mizuti, why are you still wearing that mask? Get ready for this. A bit of admittance from her. Great Mizuti didn't notice that. There's no toxic clouds, she can breathe. She just realised she don't need to wear the mask. And there we go. Normal face. No mask. What are you going to do now? You'll go back to Gemma Village? Oh, can't do that. A whole new world's waiting for Great Mizuti. A new chapter of adventure for Great Mizuti is just beginning. Kalos wants to take part in it. Sounds like fun. Maybe. Maybe. Zella. What? Ah, Kalos. She is very preoccupied. Ever since we was up on Co-Hydra and we got rid of the Malpersio, the god, and all that sort of stuff. She didn't seem too happy there, did she? And she don't seem too happy here either. As for our Liud, he now has worries about his island, his continent. Doesn't have a ruler, doesn't have Gelderblim, doesn't have all the other evil people. Evil people? Army people? Whatever you want to refer to them as. So, how is it gonna survive? It doesn't have the Queen Corellia, as the saying by her, the Ladakan, whoever else. But Kalos has an amazing idea. He thinks that maybe Liud should be the new ruler. He'd be amazing at it. Maybe that'll be Liud's future. It doesn't really confirm what every character's going to be doing, but it gives the idea. It gives you an idea. It tells you Mizuti is going to go off travelling. It tells you Liud might be the ruler of his island. Yeah, one of the new leaders of the world. I think you're more than qualified. Okay, last one. Savina. What are you planning to do now? I don't know. I want to do something I could never do before, never got around to doing. Get ready for this. This gets referenced in the credits as well. Get ready for it. Why don't you learn how to cook? I think you would make a great cook. Savina become a cook? That sounds interesting. Why not? She could be... Yeah, not a bad idea. She could be the monster huntress. The monster hunter. And then she could eat the animals, like, or the monsters. Like from Delicious in Dungeon. Or, you know, Breath of the Wild or something. Maybe. Here we go. Back to Zella. You know it's important when it returns to a character. Dot, dot, dot. She knows something. Perfect place to come and celebrate though, isn't it? They were already celebrating all year... Well, it wasn't all year round, was it? It was the celebration of the tree? The festival of the tree or something? Yeah, we'll stick around. Of course we will. Give me 2 seconds. I've got a bit paranoid by this point. I want to see if it's still recording. Yes. Yes, it is. Happy days. Okay, never mind. Carry on. I'm going to be doing that from time to time now. I apologise in advance. So they've been partying all night. It's getting dark now. All day, even. Partying all day. Or is that meant to imply it's darker down here? Now that they're not up in the sky and all that. I think it's meant to be that it's becoming nighttime. But yeah, that's what I was going to do. I was going to just record all of it. 3 comms, maybe add in a little bit of a comm clip from when I did it last time. But I couldn't bring myself to do it. I couldn't bring myself to not at least put the effort in. The weirdest witch there is the one in the pink. Just looks twig legs and the sort of... I don't know, it looks like she should be in Drag Race or something. It don't look right. In Drag Race, that's the right setting for all that, the fanciness. In a game like this, where everyone is a bit drab, it don't fit. When I learned that you and Greenie had found each other, and you had bonded together. Okay, so Callus realised something about Zella, and Zella realised something about Callus. We're going to get to that right away now. We're going into Memory Land. Yeah, like I said, there's quite a bit of plot that is trying to wrap up at this point now. Disney Dreamlight Valley. That's a game I never tried. Almighty Ocean, guide us as we journey through the darkest pit of night. I like how it repeats that prayer. It's nice. All life will eventually return to the sea. But there is no sea. That's my nation's prayer. The one I said in Moongal Forest where we first met. You know it by heart. What are you doing out here? He knows the prayer. What's the significance of that? You said we first met in Moongal Forest, but we had met each other in Kerbelroy before you left for the forest. At that time, I thought you just made a mistake, but it's stuck in the back of my mind. It wasn't a mistake. It was a slip of the tongue, Zella. You gave yourself away. You had seen me in Moongal Forest before we met in Kerbelroy. You probably just happened to overhear us talking. Right, Zella? She did. Here we go. Try not to spoil things as I summarise, but... I really need to clean my telly. It's so smudgy. The nieces come in here and they just touch it. I tell them not to, but... I'm not here 24/7. Is that? Here we go. Secret meeting that Zella knew about all the way through the game. But she can't see that it's Melodia, I don't think. The ancient power is buried around here somewhere. You'll help us, won't you, Greenie? Guardian spirit, doing the worst. I'll be attacked by rock cats and lose consciousness. When I come to, I can say some memories were partially lost from the shock. Not mine, Greenie, yours. You'll have forgotten all about our plans and continue helping me. You and I are a team, Greenie. Nope, sorry, there's no turning back. Okay, let's get this over with. Zap Greenie's memory for me. Don't zap my memory. It's all I've got. Zip. You belong to us now, just as this girl belongs to us. Come, free us from 1,000 years of darkness, a millennium of solitude and suffering. Beautiful white wings for you, for the world, death and destruction. My voice is going from saying... Oh, I've been playing this and talking over this for too long today. But yeah, what we got coming, and what's sort of slowly being revealed now, is what takes this up a notch as a game. The story really cranks out the amazingness as we get to this end section. It's the same feeling I have for games like, well, yeah, from the Bravely Default series. At the end of the game, of each of them, all three of them, they get a lot better story-wise at the very end of the game. All the way through, it's just like, food this. You know, there's a lot of that sort of stuff, which doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, but then they get to the end of the game, and the story gets a million times better. I get that impression with this game too. Like the first half of the game, or third, or whatever it is, you go to each of the islands up in the sky, right? And you're just exploring, basically. You get to meet some characters, and that's necessary, but it's just building work. Getting the building blocks all together, kind of thing. But it's when you start getting to the end of the story, now, like the final dungeon, Carbohydrate, onwards, is when the game really starts to pick up. Oh, hello. Hello, Mimai. Why would you be here? I have a favour to ask you. Okay, so Mimai takes Callus back to the village, and that's when we start the game, at the start, you know, when he's in bed. So that's all pre-game. This is a nice area. I love the look of the moon. I love everything about it. It's quite nice slow music and relaxing. The owls in the background, I think it's owls, remind me of Evil Forest in Final Fantasy IX. You hear them now and again. More in the memory just now, I think it was. I can't quite hear it, so if I'm a bit out. Yeah, reminds me of Evil Forest. Did you know that Moongull Forest had another name? At first it was called the Moonglade Forest. But the thing is, as time passed by, people started using the wrong name. And eventually the wrong name became the name that everyone used. And that happens a lot, doesn't it? A lot of the... I feel like a lot of the American language comes from misuse of words, misspelling, so it just gets really used and things like that. I get that sort of vibe from American English. I don't mean that to be offensive or anything. It's what I've always thought. If I'm wrong there, then maybe I am. Wizards gave us the ocean mirror, but there was something else as well. Okay, memory time. Revelation coming. Are you ready? Yeah. It will be a long and arduous task. I know. It's the same with you. You who chose to stay on the earth and live beneath the clouds. You who chose to live without the sun. Let us protect the ocean, the world, and the people together at the bottom of the earth beyond the frontiers of ice, until the time when the ravaged earth is at last purged of its corruption, when people can finally return to the fertile lands below. Hoping that our children will return to the earth someday. Yes, our children. And we have gone back to Earth. Isn't it grand? Let's begin, before the ocean is tainted with the venomous blood of the gods. Excuse me. Get ready for it. I hereby lay my life down to seal the ocean, to remove its song from the earth, to halt the never-ending lullaby that has blessed this world forever past. Cast light upon the darkened earth, save those lost in despair. O mighty ocean, guide us as we journey through the darkest pit of night. Here it comes. They're just taking the plug out of a bath, right? We who have forsaken our song and buried our future. There's a bit of black text there. Interesting, because they don't do that a lot in this game. This is a nice Ripley effect, though. Callus, the ocean is here, within me. I am the ocean. What? The Ice Queens of Wazen have done this for generations. The Queen protects the ocean and passes it on to the next Queen until the final moment. And she is the last Queen. It can't be, that's impossible. That's impossible! At first, I thought you were sent by the Empire to hunt me down, but we were attacked by Guacamo's men and I realised you weren't. I didn't know which side you were on, but I knew you were enthralled by some fearsome power. I wanted to stay and watch over you. I wanted to save you. I would have done anything I could. You were like me. We were two of a kind. You were different. Different from the others. I could see your soul glowing with a mysterious light. When I was bonded with Greenie, something told me in the back of my mind that in this era, those that can be bonded with a guardian spirit are much different from the others and have lives fraught with sadness. Callus has certainly had that. Why didn't you tell me? I couldn't tell you until now. That was part of my oath. Not until the time comes. What was I supposed to say to you? The long-lost ocean is inside me. Why don't you come with me and we'll find ourselves an exciting adventure? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry too. Now at the end, Magnus has been released, and the Earth has returned to us. I must fulfill my final duty as Ice Queen of Wazen. You know, I said, the summoner doesn't need to sacrifice herself. I want you to release the ocean from inside me. If I do that, Zella, what will happen to you? I can't. I won't do it. This is what I mean. This part of the game is just revelation after revelation. It's good. Our hearts can become one. The three of us should be able to release the ocean inside me. I really like this part. What's coming? Now the Earth has been restored, everyone's waiting for the ocean to return. Please, Callus, Greenie. I'll do it. I wonder what happens if I say no. I don't want to say no, just in case, like... What if the game overs? I doubt it would do that, but... Don't leave us, Zella. Don't leave me. She nods. She doesn't say anything. Cast light upon the darkened earth. Save those lost in despair. O mighty ocean, guide us as we journey through the darkest pit of night. May time, ever fleeting, forgive us. We who have forsaken our song and buried our future. Fare thee well, my children. Rest in my heart forever. Thank you, Callus. Thank you, Greenie. No, not so fast, kiddies. What do you think you're doing? This world is mine. Pointless. Pointless boss incoming. Easy as shit. Time consuming. The most annoying thing. But I have got one good thing to say about it. The design is incredible. I found you, Callus, you sickly raven. Gelderblame? Why would it be him again? I don't... Why? We've defeated the god and had enough. There's no escape. Gods aside, ancient powers aside, I love the faces going around. I try to think what What other game has those faces in it? Pretty much exactly those. And I can't. Uh-oh. Off go the witches. Did someone throw water on them? Here it comes. I love the design. It's just like a flan. Just like a really ugly flan. Right out of Persona, maybe. Or maybe the design is more like... You know in Final Fantasy 8? Where'd you fight them? Is it like deserts and stuff like that? Maybe something like that. They're like a hand, two hands, and two hands and a head that they look sort of mummified. I can't think where you fight them. Near Esther, maybe somewhere. I don't know. Either way, reminds me of that. If that makes any sense. He only attacks 3 times every time, but he has two attacks per turn. And he does barely any damage, even if you don't defend at all. Barely any damage. The biggest reason to actually defend against him is to get more offensive cards in your hand. And that's it, really. I'm having more luck this time at the start, anyway. Oof. Had some bad hands to kick things off last time. But, yeah, let's get some attacks in. 7, 7, 7, 2. Okay, I was going to go for the light one, but why not go for one of these? Whenever I see them, I think they look amazing. It's a bit more special because they just pop up now and again. I feel like we've missed a lot of these sort of combo moves. I don't feel like I got too many of them in the playthrough. Oh, we're done! How? That took a lot longer last time, but then I was only doing a couple of hundred damage per turn in the start, and then I had to heal to get rid of... I had a bit of bad luck last time through, I think. I think this time was a lot better. Let me check. Instant KO is off. Well, it would be, because we had 2 attacks instead of 1. Zella? That was so much speedier. And here comes the end of Zella, which is... It's so sad because they've only been 2 main characters worth paying any attention to in the party for this game, right? Zella and Callis. And for one of them to keel over, especially at the end. Because I like Zella and Callis as characters. I'll always remember them, and the same with Mizuti. It was you in the heart of a dark forest, holding someone tight, crying. It was you, Callis. I just wanted to be with you. So here comes. She's revealing that she's always loved him, and you know, it feels a bit like this has never come up previously in the game. Their relationship. They've always felt like they just travelled together, maybe friends eventually, after the initial crap. You know, they became friends. I don't think I ever got a relationship status from him. But here it is. Here it was. Just to make the scene that little bit sadder, maybe. You could say that it was there before, I'm sure. I'm sure there are signs maybe that I just didn't pick up on. This game is very layered, very multi-layered in its storytelling. If you played through it the second time knowing what was going on all the way through, I'm sure you'd have a very different experience. Here comes the rain. Like she said, she had the ocean inside of her. With enough rain, here it comes. 2 seconds, once again. I know, I'm sorry, I'm interrupting things. Yes, still recording. Happy days. Maybe I should just allow it to go all the way through to the end now. Weird, the rain tastes salty. Uh-huh. The salty sea. And it clears away. What is that meant to be? Is it clouds? Multicolored clouds? Because it looks like multi-level terrain to me. But then it dissolves with the rain. It looks like mountains and stuff. So the ocean got rid of their wings? I didn't notice that last time. Was it? Yeah, it's getting rid of their wings. They don't need them anymore. It would still be handy to have to get around the earth easier, but they don't live on islands anymore. It's a really nice picture coming up now, or scene, or yeah. Look at that. Isn't it nice to see the water again? It's a nice looking water too, the colour of it. Yeah, there it is. And that wasn't coming back down. Happy days, that's finally come to join everyone. Tsunami? It's destroyed all of Earth. Yeah, slowly dissolving. I guess it must have been clouds. Like really thick. Okay, this is an oddity. You know, we've seen these as weird little animals bopping about all the way through the game, everywhere, all the towns, everywhere. They actually have a bit of importance to the game. You wouldn't think it. Other than how our, is it Mimai, is that his name? Saves Callus and Zella quite a few times throughout the game. Early on at least. But, more importantly, they make up a whale. Oh, it just feels like the name of this game, like the actual name of it, not just Baten Kaitos Remaster and all that shit. Let's have a look. Eternal Wings and the Lost Ocean. It feels like the name of the game just comes from these last couple of hours kind of thing. They just picked it up and thought, okay, that'll do, chuck it on. I don't even know what Baten Kaitos means. I could have a Google. I will have a Google. Baten Kaitos meaning comes from an existing star, Zeta Cetae, a star in the constellation Cetus, the whale, which traditional name is Baten Kaitos, a name derived from Arabic, meaning belly of the sea monster or belly of the whale. Obviously reference to the legendary whale. Okay. Belly of the whale, Baten Kaitos. Makes sense now. As a name, just Baten Kaitos, you wouldn't know, would you? Unless the game actually tells you at some point. So this is where Melodia takes Callus to get his spirit guardian, because it's needed in order to make the god appear as part of her plans. I think that's what it is. The voices, the spirits are calling. Yeah, I hear them. So we, as a player, as a guardian spirit, are part of the evil plan and everything. It's quite good. It's very multi-layered and it's very Bravely Default. I feel like Bravely Default got a lot of inspiration from this game. It's not the most known game, Baten Kaitos, so maybe people wouldn't... Maybe they thought, nobody will notice. But JRPG fans, they know we have that sort of memory and reminiscence of a lot of the games in the genre. Yeah. This is an interesting little gimmick or insert coming up. It won't be long anyway. Boop. How exhausting. Hello, may I ask your name? Get ready. I'm not pressing a thing. It's just remembering this from when you start the game and put your name in. I thought that was clever anyway. Not bad. I know. My name is amazing. Hang in there. Well, okay. We've been hanging in there for a long time. We've had a hell of a journey. Here we go. Coming towards the end now. By the way, Greenie, we didn't summon you here that night. It was you who called out to us. What were you looking for? What brought you to this world? Were you looking for something important? Following your heart? Was that why you came here, Greenie? Yes, I think so. We'll say that. I said it last time, so screw it. I bet you'll find it in your world. Someday, right, Greenie? As long as you don't give up. This is where we first met. Let's say goodbye here. Full circle. Thanks for everything. Goodbye, Greenie. Aww. Time to leave. But we're not quite done yet. I love that sort of heartbeat moment there. I don't know if you'll hear it, but thump thump, as in leaving. Leaving his heart. You're gone, aren't you? I can't hear your voice anymore. Goodbye, Greenie. Goodbye. He seems happy. Did he actually hear that last word after all? Kaitos, look at this. Whoa! What are you doing? Is this Zella's pendant? We found it on the beach. You can hear Zella's voice in it. What? It's true. Try this. It's like listening to a shell and hearing the ocean. And she was the ocean, so it makes sense. Ah, my ears are flooded. You know when you get out of a pool or something and you just shake your head a bit. Oh, there she is. Made out of water. She is the water witch. I'm home. Zella? She wasn't sacrificed after all. It's me, not a ghost. Zella. Oh, this Melodia. I couldn't remember seeing her again. She must have just faded into the background by there for me. I owe it to Mimai and the others, the great while. When the ocean was released, I was fading away. They found me and put me together again. It's funny in JRPGs, and a lot of RPGs and games in general. Whales are always so fascinating to me. They always design them well, and I don't know. It's the same with Jabu Jabu and Ocarina of Time and others, you know. Oracle of Ages, whatever else. And it's always... And Wind Waker. Oh, he's in Lords and Jabu Jabu. But, yeah, whales... I like them a lot in RPGs. Same with trains, same with... They always put a lot of effort into certain set pieces and certain animals and things. Thank you, Greenie, and goodbye. I'll never forget you, ever. I think it's time. Come on, all have a bow. They don't really, we're fine. But every one of them has to have a say. It's an RPG, it's like Persona. Drop by any time. I'll get you fishing. Shush you. I don't like fishing. We've lost a great deal, but you taught us to believe in ourselves. You gave us the courage to go on. Farewell, Greenie. The Great Mizuti may visit your world someday, Greenie. We shall have extraordinary adventures, the Great Mizuti and you. Wonderful, marvellous, fantastic. Mission accomplished. All operations have been successfully completed. You have my thanks, Greenie. It was a pleasure serving with you. It was a pleasure serving with you too for the couple of battles we had. She don't have much plot, does she? She has the wolf. What was it? Mission Wolf? Whatever it was. Setting fire to that village at one point. But not much else. It's such a nice ending by you as we slowly zoom out and leave this world and this cast. It's effective. It's really effective. Oh, I love it. It's a part that makes me think maybe I should just start the game again. But I can never do that. It's not the sort of game I could play over and over and over. Like some of the Final Fantasies I can. Final Fantasy 9 I can just restart again from the end. You know? But this isn't one of them. It's too long-winded of a game, if that makes sense. I like Baten Kaitos, but it is a very long-winded game. Credits time. Okay then. Tell me what you think of this game in the comments. I'll let you know now what I think. We're going to do mini review time. So, graphically, this is a tough one for the remaster, because it's not a good looking remaster. They could have done more, right? They've sharpened it up, they've got rid of black borders and all that sort of stuff. But they could have done more to make it look better. It still looks blurry a lot of the time, and the cutscenes don't look very good anymore. They didn't update them. It feels more like a enhanced port, a slightly enhanced port, than anything else. Having said that, it's got that charm of old sort of GameCube, PS2, Dreamcast sort of JRPGs. It's got that look. It's really nice. So it's hard for me to judge graphically, like on a scale of 1 to 10, what it is. I think I can still give it a good 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10, just basing it on GameCube graphic days and slightly enhanced for a remaster. I guess 8. We'll run with it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. Music. Now this is where the game really shines. Music is the best thing about the game for me. The soundtrack, they put so many good songs. They put Castle... Is it called... I don't know the names of the songs. It's something like Castle in the Sand or Castle in the Sky or something. I made a bonus episode back, like episode 21B, I think it's called, in this playlist. And that track, I love the weirdness of it, the sort of the atmosphericness of it without being forgettable. A lot of atmospheric songs for me are forgettable. Breath of the Wild, I don't remember a single track from that game. But that doesn't mean it's not nice and pleasant atmosphere music. It's just not memorable. Whereas in this, there's some, like that one in Mira, which is really nice, and I will never forget it. And then, yeah, the music's amazing. Everything about it. The final battle, boss music, the general village music, everything. I can't think of a single track that I dislike anyway. Some might be forgettable, some of them, you know, but not all of them. So music-wise, I could give it an easy 9 out of 10. I think there's only a couple of games, soundtracks overall, that beat it. Final Fantasy, you're not going to beat in a lower budget sort of game like this, right? But I think I prefer this other games that have better soundtracks for me personally, in terms of nostalgia and everything like that as well. But this is stunning. A good 9 out of 10 anyway. Story. Ugh. This is where the game falls down for me, because the story is not good until the last couple of hours. The first half or third of the game, where you're sort of exploring each island, and it's just sort of giving you a bit of a vibe of each island. That's where you get in. You're meeting characters and stuff. I think I've said that during this re-recording. But yeah, it's not a fantastic story until the very end. And maybe on a replay, you'd get more out of it. No, like I said, knowing what's actually going on beforehand. But I've never done that, so I don't know. I think the story I can give about a 6.5 out of 10. It's not the great strong point for me of this game. Replayability. Oh no, gameplay. Let's go for gameplay. This is a tale of two halves again. So replayability, side quests, awful. I really dislike all the side quests. But then I'm not a side quest person in RPGs, but even still, don't like side quests. But gameplay in terms of battle, incredible, addictive as hell. The deck building, the picking out cards during the fight, it really gives you a lot of tension during bosses sometimes to try and get the best combos out and things like that to get through it. Yeah, I love it. And that's where it's hard to judge this again. I think gameplay I can give an 8. I think I would give an 8 solely based on the battle system and all that sort of stuff. Not trying to take too much consideration from the side quests. That's what took it down a bit anyway. Finally, replayability. It's got a lot going for it. I think it's got New Game Plus. Once we finish this, it's called Advanced New Game Plus. There's also New Game Minus somehow you can unlock. I don't know how to do that. Maybe you finish New Game Plus and you get that. Don't know. But these are some nice pictures coming up by you. But yeah, It's got, you can use different party members, obviously. You can use Mizuti instead of Zella. You could get Savina in there. You know, you can do what you want with that. You can use different types of cards, different elements. Restrict yourself to certain elements and things like that. See if that really makes the game hard in certain areas. If you can't use fire elements in a water area, you know. This is the reference to cooking that I mentioned earlier. She's having a go. Yeah. So replayability is up there. It's got it. I think all in all, the score I would give it, this game, oof. It's hard because I enjoy myself, but there are definite down flaws. I think I would give it a good 7.5 out of 10. I think that's fair. Wow, look at those mouths. The stretched mouths on both of the characters is sort of creepy. Sort of clowny and creepy. You know. Yeah, a good 7.5 out of 10. I think that's fair, and I think... ooh, Digital Hearts. I bet they're like this big corporate evil company. They just call themselves Digital Hearts because it sounds nice. Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's. I got that year to play. I played the Wii U one, but I got the Switch one year to replay it one day. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. It's been such a pleasure to replay and record RPGs. They're my bread and butter for the channel. I love recording RPGs. They're so much fun. They always give you stuff to talk about in the story and the text, you know, in the dialogue. It's always got a lot to talk about, and you can never have too much downtime with the commentary with RPGs. I love that. Unless, you know, you're going through a long dungeon, it's very samey, then that's another story. Yeah, okay, there we go. Thank you, Bandai Namco. It gave credit to the remaster people as well, as it should. As it bloody should, because some... I've noticed 1 or 2 games, of 1 or 2 remasters that haven't. This is nice. It feels like a cutscene. There we go. And that feels like a dual disc, or looks like a dual disc. The end. Whew. Got through it again. This is the first time. So 1917, or 1918 pretty much. Let's see what the time is now after. 21:21. So I had a bath, I had food, and then I came back and recorded it again. Got through it a lot quicker this time though. Just something. And look how it shows Callus and Zella as the only characters you got in the file. I think that's to imply they're a couple now or something like that. I think they're doing that through the save file, which is funny. Funny to me. Let me show off one more thing. I was saying about the New Game Plus. So it's now called Advanced New Game. Please let me have got that right. There we go, Advanced New Game. So if we want to do that, that's that. Let me just try pressing A. See what we get out of it. Enjoy an easier or more challenging. So you've got New Game Plus. Begin New Game while retaining all your Magnus levels, ranks from your previous playthrough. So easier. New Game Minus. Characters cannot level up. Oof. Custom gameplay features cannot be used. Custom gameplay features. Does that mean like boosts? I guess it must do. You'll have to rely on solid Magnus strategies to make it through this challenging mode. Oh, that sounds awful. You will always earn a photo Magnus after battle. That's interesting. So you can get your collection by playing it a second time. It resets side story, valuables, and quest Magnus. In the minus, level gain disabled. Reset the XP so you're back to level 1. You can't level up. Oh, that'd be awful. I can't imagine why people would do... No. Oh, no. Okay, so there we go. That's what you get out of that. So, this has been Greeny XI. I hope you've enjoyed this, because I have, like I said, I've loved playing this game again and recording. I'll see you again in a bit when we go for... It'll either be something in the vein of my shit. What were those point and click puzzle games we played through Steam? Dark something. Similar sort of stuff anyway, point and click sort of room escape sort of stuff, I think. Or we'll be going for a game that was meant to come out 2024, but we still haven't had, as of time of recording now, we still haven't had any indication of when it's coming out. It's been delayed, so it might be that. And I've got plenty of other games to choose between anyway. There's plenty of games. There's 2 games from when I first started this channel I just haven't done for some stupid reason. Anyways, this has been going on long enough this last episode, so This has been Greeny XI. Hope you've enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, sticking with the channel, everything. I appreciate every time with the, smaller channel. I'll see you again in a bit with whatever the next series will end up being. See you in a bit, folks.